Okay, so today we learned or reviewed multiplication, and again, one of the key terms you will hear is find the product of two numbers. Finding the product actually means you multiply the two numbers. So let's find the product of 425 times 3. Well, it's hard to figure this out horizontally, so we're going to go ahead and write it vertically. 425 times 3. And now I'm just going to have the 3 visit each of these numbers. 3 times 5 is 15, I carry my 1. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. And 3 times 4 is 12. So I come in 3 spaces and my answer is 1,275. Not too bad. We're going to get a little harder. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do 84 times 37. Again, this is written horizontally, which makes it a little harder. So we're gonna do something before we actually write it vertically. We're going to break up the 37. Now you could break up the 84 or the 37. I'm just choosing to break up 37. I'm gonna say 37 is 30 plus 7. So here, now I'm gonna do 84 times 30. And I'm going to do 84 times 7. Now I can go ahead and notice how I have this 0 off to the side there, right? Because I can just go ahead and bring that down and not worry about it. So now it's really 84 times 3. So I'm going to do 3 times 4 is 12, carry my 1. 3 times 8 is 24, plus 1 is 25. So 84 times 30 is 2,520. Now I'm going to go ahead and do 84 times 7. 7 times 4 is 28, carry my 2. 7 times 8 is 56, plus 2 is 58. So it's 588. Now since I broke it apart here, I need to put them back together here because we have this part is 1. And then this part is the other one. So we put these back together. So I have 2,520 plus 588. And then you add them back together. We're putting them back together. 0 plus 8 is 8. 2 plus 8 is 10. So I put a 0 there, carry my 1. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 1 is 11, carry my 1. And 2 plus 1 is 3. So my answer of 84 times 37 is 3,108. Let's try another one. This time I'm going to do a 3-digit, 124 times 56 by a 2-digit. This time I'm going to break up 50 and, oops, you guys can't see it. There you go, 124 times 56. This time I'm going to break up the 56 and make it 50 plus 6. So I'm going to do 124 times 50 and 124 times 6. So 124 times 50, again, write the 0 off to the side. And 124 times 6. So I broke them apart. I'm going to put them back together in a few minutes. So the 0 just comes down. And now I really have 124 times 5. 5 times 4 is 20. So put a 0 there, carry my 2. I'm going to pop it in right there. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. So I put a 2 there, carry my 1. And 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. 1, 2, 3 spaces over, so I have 6,200. Now I'm going to do 124 times 6. 6 times 4 is 24, so I'll put 4 there. Put my 2 up here. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 2 is 14, carry my 1. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So now I have 744. So now I have to put these two back together. So I'm going to add 6,200 and 744. 0 plus 4 is 4, 0 plus 4 is 4, 2 plus 7 is 9, and bring down my 6 because it's 6 plus nothing, comma, my answer is 6,944. And I always box my answers and highlight, or box and hand highlight, just so it's easily seen. Okay, now we're going to try a really hard one. We're going to try 419 times 124. Wow, so we've been breaking up our 2 digits, but now we have a 3-digit by 3-digit. So I think I'm just going to break up this one, 124. So I'm going to break it up to be 100 plus 20 plus 4. So I broke it up by the hundreds, the tens, and the ones. So instead of here having 2 math problems, now I'm going to do 3 math problems and put them all back together. So let's start off with 419 times 100. Notice my 2 zeros are off to the side. Now I do 419 times 20. Again, my 0 is off to the side. And then I have 419 times 4. There's no zeros there, so it's just times 4. So now these 2 zeros can just drop down. And it's really 419 times 1, which is 419. So we really have 41,900. 419 times 20, I'm just going to drop down that 0. Now it's just 419 times 2. So 2 times 9 is 18. I'm going to carry my 1 up here. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. And 2 times 4 is 8. So I go over 3 spaces, put my comma. So now I have 8,380. Last but not least, I have 419 times 4. 4 times 9 is 36, so I'm going to put a 6 there. Carry my 3. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7. And 4 times 4 is 16. Put my comma, 1, 2, 3, comma. So it's 1,676. So now I have to put these back together because here was my first one. There's my second one, and there's my third one. So I have to add them all back together. Now, that's a lot of numbers, so I think I'm just going to take these 2 numbers first, the 41,900. Okay, I'm going to take that first, and I'm going to add 8,380. Make sure I line things up nice and neat. So I took these 2 numbers, 41,900 and 8,380. I will add that on in a minute. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 8 is 8. 9 plus 3 is 12, so I put a 2 there, carry my 1. 8 plus 1 plus 1, so 8 plus 1 is 9, plus 1 is 10, so I put a 0 there, carry my 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. So now I have 50,280. But I'm going to add that to also my 1,676. Again, I'm nice and neat when I line it over. I double check to make sure I copied it correctly. 0 plus 0 is 0. 8 plus 7 is 15, carry my 1. 6 plus 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 0 plus 1 is 1, and 5 plus nothing is 5. So I'm going to go over 1, 2, 3 spaces and put my comma. So my answer would, oh, I made an error. Look it, I didn't copy this correctly. That should be a 6, and that's a 6. I just realized that. I just said, make sure you copy them correctly, and I didn't even catch that error. 1,676. So 0 plus 6 is 6. So my final answer is 51,956. Hope this helps. Make sure you have all your notes in your journal.